is ended up kind of being a bit negative for them right now. Like maybe they're drawing in some negative karma, or they're receiving some negative karma from perhaps actions they've taken in your connection, or just like in general. I definitely feel like your person is receiving some karma right now, some lessons, and it might be kind of stressing them out. And I'm definitely feeling these are lessons to do with you and your connection. So if your person has done things like out of like an ego kind of 3D place, I'm definitely feeling that the divine is kind of gently, or maybe not so gently, coming in to kind of show them where they messed up, or like what lessons they need to learn, or just kind of, having some ego death right now. I'd also definitely also see from the Wheel of Fortune that your person does feel this sense of destiny with you. This also that you're very like blessed energy in their life, and that also could be stressing them out. Like this Five of Cups sometimes is about sadness over maybe like missing out or making the wrong choice, like how he's looking at these Three of Cups poured over, and he's like, really, really sad about that. So it's almost like maybe they feel like, you're their destiny, or like you are this blessing in their life. And if you're in some sort of a shaky situation with your person, they're feeling like their destiny has escaped them, or like they've missed out on like a blessing when it comes to you. So take it as it resonates. But I also feel like a lot of it is also them reaping some sort of negative karma right now, and it's kind of making them go through it a bit emotionally. So we also have the Tower and Justice. So the Tower is kind of what I was talking about, where there's like some really intense energy, it looks like, going on in your person's life. I'm getting a Dark Night of the Soul vibe already from this, as well as Justice, which is kind of reiterating what I was saying with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords. It's kind of a similar energy. Karmatic justice coming through, and perhaps really shaking up your person's world. Kind of their ego might be crumbling a bit from maybe some pressure. I'm seeing hearing pressure cracks, or like this person is cracking under the pressure, but it's like their mask is cracking under the pressure that maybe the divine is actually putting on them here with the Wheel of Fortune. Because it's almost like I'm seeing like a pot of water, and it's like the divine has like flipped it, so it's like the heat's at like full, it's like at maximum heat right now. So it's like your person's like having this really intense awakening that's going on right now, which makes sense since we are in the ascension process right now. Your person's probably feeling that. So if you're feeling a bit like boiling, you know what I mean, like there's a lot of intense energy, it's definitely mirrored, and I feel like you're both ascending right now. So I think there's some dramatic stuff going on in your life. With the Justice in the Tower, this also could be for the very specific people that are watching, that your person is like in another relationship, or another, like perhaps a marriage with the Justice. I definitely am getting like a divorce vibe from this, but that's only if your person is married or in like a relationship or something. This could also just be that if your person is in like a situation that's also just falling to the wayside, and definitely getting like a karmic ending from this, for sure, that combination. And then we have Eight of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. So wow, your person's feeling very this like drive to come towards you, definitely feeling very like passionate about you, very allured by you. There's a definitely sensual vibe here. And then the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning in the physical world. So this is your person thinking about perhaps, yeah, sending you a text, or traveling to see you. Definitely physical communication. This person is definitely feeling like they want to speak to you, hang out with you, be with you in the physical world. And the Ace of Pentacles is like, yeah, that offer of like, hey, do you want to hang out, want to grab coffee, or like a text, some sort of proposal, some sort of offer. For some of you, this person might actually text you, maybe in hopes of some romance happening between the two of you. This person's really, I feel like, hungering for you. So if you're not, if you feel interested in being with this person physically, that might actually, for some of you, be an offer that comes in, is, do you want to hang out and do some stuff, you know what I mean? But not in like a disrespectful way. Like this person really likes you, so that's interesting message. I feel like your person really wants to like hook up. We have the High Priestess and the Sun. So it looks like your person is feeling like This really, profound sense of happiness from you. And we can kind of see that in the Five of Cups. If you're kind of disengaged from this person's life, they're missing their sunshine. They're missing that bright spot in their life. I feel like, yeah, you're like this bright spot in their life. They really see you as this divine feminine. This is also, I think, a sign that your person is waking up to their intuition, their intuitive side. They're getting into their own divine feminine energy, because we all carry divine feminine and masculine within us. So, if your person especially is the divine masculine, they're actually getting in touch with, yeah, their feminine side, their intuition, and I think trusting their feelings is what I'm getting. And what I'm feeling is that because you're showing up as the sun, they're trusting that, like, they're thinking, they're like, pile one, they make my heart shine. They make me so happy. Like, when I think of them, I smile. Like, they always make me laugh. They make me happy. So then they're using their intuition and they're like, yeah, I think this really means something. I think I'm onto something here. Like, I need to follow my heart over my logical side. So maybe that's kind of seeing with the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe your person was really like a kind of like a King of Swords, like overthinking, logical sort of vibe. And now they're getting into more of a like feminine intuitive side, and they're just going with their feelings. They're like running with what feels good to them, like what resonates with them on like a soul level, and they're like trusting that, maybe, which is really exciting. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So I'm very clearly seeing like you're like this beacon of light here. You're shining. I feel like you're not dimming your light. You're letting your natural light shine here. I think you're really, I'm almost hearing like, um you're not, like, maybe before you kind of repressed your spirituality, or maybe you didn't want to be seen as the high priestess. Like, I'm sure you always have been this magical intuitive being, but maybe it was a bit of a, like, I don't want people to think I'm weird because I'm, like, so spiritual and I'm psychic and I'm getting all these signs and talking to angels and stuff like that. And maybe that was almost a bit of a something that you kind of like kept hidden or didn't talk about because you didn't want people to judge you for it. But I feel like as you have you've stopped caring so much what other people think of you, and you've just been owning that. You've been owning your magic. You've been owning your light. This is really like inspiring your person to come towards you. The Three of Wands is your person getting ready to embark on a journey towards you, to be with you. And it's like you can just see here, this feminine is just like sparkling and shining and just being so magical. And it's like he is, the divine masculine is being drawn to your light like a moth to a flame, sort of. And of course, the genders can be switched or what have you, but just that energy, like your divine feminine essence is drawing your person to you. They're definitely feeling like you really have it all together. You really got it going on. I mean, like this person is just like the epitome of sensuality and confidence. And I think that's really, really attracting your person, and definitely getting that lighthouse analogy. Like, you're just shining your light so bright that it's just really bringing your person in. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is again like the Ace of Pentacles, your person wanting to come in with a physical offer in the 3D. And then the King of Wands is again that passionate, sensual energy. I definitely was picking that up earlier. Your person, they really want to be with you. So yeah, the King of Wands is also your person getting into their divine masculine energy. And I feel like part of like really integrating the divine feminine or masculine energy is like being a divine masculine and integrating your feminine energy, like really adds to the power, because then, you have the masculine traits, but then also your person's getting in touch with their intuition, which, that basically is the process of like enlightenment, is getting into that energy where you have the power of the masculine energy as well as the love of the feminine energy. So it's that inner union is what I'm kind of feeling from both of you right now, which is really exciting, and I feel like it's helping your physical union happen as well. We have the Fool, the Five of Pentacles, and Judgment. So this is your person, wanting to. I'm feeling like this is just like letting go of the ego, letting go of fear, and just stepping into the sunshine. We have the sunshine here. So stepping into the light, stepping into this connection, stepping into their divinity as well. Perhaps your person, maybe there was some mirrored energy where like you were kind of denying your light. Maybe you're a light worker and you didn't really accept it. Maybe your person kind of suppressed their own shamanic side as well. But this is also them embracing their true soul essence. And then we have, I feel like, also embarking on a spiritual journey, a spiritual quest. We also have the Five of Pentacles, which is showing I think this is kind of saying that in your person's current reality, um, there is like an emotional poverty here. And I'm definitely getting again that message that if your person was in another relationship, in a marriage, or just in a karmic situation, which could just be like a job or a place, it doesn't have to be a person, but whatever situation this person is in their physical reality right now, it does not compare to the happiness they feel with you in any way. It's, your person is really, really struggling right now. They're feeling, very out in the cold, very like abandoned, very lost. So yeah, whatever your person is doing currently, it is feeling, yeah, incredibly isolating, lonely, and just not emotionally fulfilling. I sometimes I see the Five of Pentacles as being kind of like, half of the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles is like that, that really feeling, wealthy, abundant, safe, happy, secure, and then the people in that card are surrounded by family. And this is like half of that. It's like they're not like they're it's like they're halfway happy in a way, and it almost feels like in a sense that you're like their other half. So it's like without you, there is, you know, they feel very, very poor emotionally. And then again, the Five of Cups is kind of like half of the Ten of Cups, which is, feeling very alone. And then Judgment is this awakening that's going on for your person. So with Justice, the Tower, Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune, your person is definitely having a spiritual awakening. This is a wake-up call from Spirit to tell them, like, hey, this is, we're making it really obvious to you right now through your emotions that something isn't right in your current reality. Something needs to change. Like, you need to, get out of this situation that you're in. You need to come back towards your person, pile one, because they make you so happy. So it's like the divine. I'm almost seeing like an angel is like grabbing your persons by the shoulders and like shaking them. And so it might be kind of like an intense energy for your person to have to be dealing with this. But it's like the divine is just like the alarm clock is going off, like the bells are ringing in your person's head. And it's like, they're really realizing like, something's got to go, something's got to change. Like I gotta figure something out. I need to, move towards my person, pile one. So really beautiful. Let's get some messages and further clarify how your person's feeling. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say? Oh, bit too many. I'll just take those ones. We have, you will always have a special place in my heart that no one else can ever fill. So yeah, exactly. Like, especially if they've tried to fill the void with like a situation or like a person, it's like, it's just not possible because you are, their sunshine. You are their high priestess. It's like you're just an irreplaceable energy. And that's why it's like maybe they have tried but failed to replicate the happiness they feel with you. And so now if they are trying to act happy or like convince themselves that they're happy, it's like the mask is slipping. It's not working anymore. Like they can't lie to themselves anymore about it. I miss you so much when we don't talk. So this could be a no contact situation for some of you. If not, it's just like when there is like lapse in communication, they miss you so much. And this is also just saying that in general, they just miss you so much. Your touch is ecstasy. So yeah, really, I mean, craving, I feel like not only the physical love with you, but also the emotional love. It's like, being physical with somebody that you have deep feelings for versus someone that you don't care about is, those are two different ball games. It's a completely different energy. So it's like with you, the act of, intimacy with you is like, it's on a whole another level. It's like a spiritual, it's like a spiritual ceremony as opposed to just like whatever with other people, if that makes sense. I could make you feel so good. So another kind of flirty vibe from them. You changed me so much for the better. I hardly recognize who I used to be before you came into my life. So yeah, you're part of this tower moment. But the thing is, the tower isn't a bad thing because the tower is what comes in to remind us that like something isn't working here. Like same with the Judgment. It's like, if something needs to be removed from your life, like a person, place, or thing, like it needs to go. It's clogging up your flow, So I feel like you, probably through like all the triggering of this relationship, your person has probably healed a lot. So you really have changed them, even if maybe it was painful at times. I'm in love with your soul. So yeah, this person is in love with you at the deepest level. It's not just the way you look, although clearly with the Nine of Pentacles, they really love the way that you look as well. It's deep. It's the soul. It's the soul level love. which is why you're irreplaceable to them. I'm coming back and showing up as my best self. So exactly with the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, they're planning on coming back and showing up as the King of Wands, like showing up as, like, I'm hearing like your champion, like your spouse in some ways. This could be like in a spiritual way, the spiritual marriage. But yeah, they're showing up. They're coming back in the physical world, and they're literally showing up as the divine masculine. And of course, your person could be female. It's just as the divine masculine if your person is female but holds that energy. They also have our connection hurts and confuses me sometimes. So I'm almost hearing like that meme where it's like it hurt itself in confusion. It's like your person almost sometimes maybe gets triggered and gets reactive, and it's almost like, and in some ways like a snake biting its own tail, or like something, attacking itself, because especially if you resonate with being twin flames or divine counterparts, it's almost like when they hurt you or they're vindictive towards you, it ultimately is them like hurting themselves, because that's how mirrored this relationship is. That's how tied you guys are together. So if this person does act strange, it's because they get hurt and they get confused and then they react. So don't take it personally. And then I'm quiet because I don't know what to say to you. So if there is a no contact, it's not because they don't want to talk to you. I definitely am seeing with the Eight of Wands, they really want to talk to you. It's just because they don't really know quite what to say to you. It's like they're not really sure maybe how to express the extent to these complicated emotional feelings, especially if they're going for a dark night of the soul and they've never been coached on what that is, or like how to deal with that, or like a Kundalini awakening. This person could be very confused. In some ways, they could, even their ego could be um, like, I don't even know who I am anymore. Like, ever since I met pile one, everything's just changed, and like I feel crazy all the time, and I'm crying all the time, and I'm angry all the time, and I keep getting reminded of things from my childhood. So it's like, it's a lot, and maybe they don't really know how to verbalize that to you. This is also saying that, if you guys aren't in no contact, if this person, like, maybe you text them like a long-winded paragraph and they kind of respond with like something kind of like brief, it's not because they're like not interested. It's probably just they don't know what to say, and it's like they're just a bit scared, I feel like, of saying the wrong thing. Because with the Nine of Pentacles, they definitely have you on some sort of pedestal, and they might be intimidated by you, so it's hard for them to maybe just like say what they truly feel. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? I feel your energy so strongly around me all day. I am constantly reminded of you and how in love with you I am. So yeah, they are thinking about you all the time. They definitely feel your energy just around them all the time. It's probably because you guys are constantly, thinking about each other. So it's like, it just feels like you're kind of together all the time, even when you're apart. And I think that's why, if your person has ever tried to run or distance themselves from this connection, I'm assuming it really has not worked, because you can't, especially if you're twin flames, you can't destroy the connection. You can't really, it's a forever thing. So your person might be reconciling with that, maybe having to accept that this is something they're never really going to be done with. We were born of the same divine spark. So this is another twin flame message. But yes, speaking to, the similarity between the two of you, the fact that you both came from the divine, you both incarnated together. This connection is so precious to me. I deeply cherish you and the love that we share. So they do deeply cherish you, and this connection is so precious. I feel like it's like the most beautiful experience they've ever had in their life, albeit maybe sometimes painful, but I feel like the good always outweighs the bad. I adore you more than you know. I have so many beautiful things I wish to say to you. So yeah, it's like they don't know what to say to you, but they have so many, lovely, beautiful thoughts about you, things that they wish that they could express. You're the love of my life. Our souls are forever intertwined. So yeah, that's how they're feeling. They're feeling like your souls are intertwined forever. It's like they can't really get away from this connection. I never wanted to hurt you. I'm just in so much pain. So I think I was mentioning this earlier, that your person might get triggered and then be reactive. And that's essentially, they're just in pain and projecting. You are all I have ever wanted and better than I ever could have imagined. So of course, you're just like their ideal partner. You check all the boxes, and then some boxes that maybe they didn't even know were boxes. You've just kind of like blown their mind. And kind of what I'm also hearing is like, that you set their bar so high, and they're almost like, it's almost like no one else will, like, if they ever try to be with anyone else or like any other situation, the bar with you has been set so high that everything else will just pale in comparison, and everything does pale in comparison to you, pile one, for your person. What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one, please? What else does pile one's person want to say to pile one? Let's see. I will love you for the rest of my life and infinitely after. I wish I had the strength to tell you how deeply I love you. It pains me to hold myself back from you. So yeah, feeling burdened by, you know, the maybe the words that are unspoken. You are so fascinating and mysterious. You have so much depth I wish to explore. So that's kind of my a high priestess card. You know, you have so much depth. It's like never ending with you, and that's kind of what I'm feeling. Is it's like they could never get bored of you in your connection, because it's like you. It's like they think they figured you out, and then there's like 10 more layers to you that all of a sudden happen, and then they're like, wow, who is this person? Like, you know what I mean? And that's because of that magical divine feminine energy you have. I'm questioning the world around me and freeing my mind from illusion. So this is also kind of like a tower. You know, the starting to actually like look critically at the world, and you know what are the systems that are in place? What is wrong here? And that's what a lot of light workers came to do, is to take a look at the world and say like, this is something's wrong here. And so I feel like that's kind of what your person's doing. It's like their higher self is starting to wake them up and starting to, yeah, point out the things that don't serve them, freeing their mind from illusion, freeing their mind from the lower vibrational energies, freeing their mind from the matrix, like from the 3D prison, sort of, so to speak. What else does Poe One's person want to say to Poe One? You are the choice my soul is calling me to make. That's exactly like the awakening that your person is going on. It's like their soul, yeah, it's like this angel, like their soul is their higher self is like, you know, really, hammering this into their mind that they need to be with you. I'm the happiest when you and I are together. So yeah, like yeah, with that sun that came up earlier, that's the truth. It's like even if they pretend to be happy in their current reality, they're the happiest when they're with you. What else does Power One's person want to say to Power One, please? What else does Power One's person want to say to Power One, please? What else does Power One's person want to say to Power One? What else does Power One's person want to say to Power One? What else does Power One's person want to say? Oh, here we go. Um, I have a lot of pent up energy that wants to be released. Yeah, that Eight of Wands is totally that. You know, this passion they want to share with you in the physical world. I'm realizing love is the only thing that really matters. You make my body ache with desire. You have no idea how badly I want you. It consumes me. They say that the world, oh, this is sweet. This is a Lonzel Ray lyric. They say that the world was built for two. Heaven is a place on earth with you. So that's, I think that's video games, but yeah, so basically like heaven is a place on earth with you. You are their heaven on earth. I want to rekindle the flame between us. I've been meditating on this love and thinking deeply about our connection. I can feel it in my bones that you belong to me and I belong to you. I want to reunite with you. I take long, hot showers and think about you. Our passion burns as bright and hot as the sun. I'm sorry for hiding my feelings for you. Just know they are there even if I try to mask them. I find myself in your kiss. It will never last with anyone else but you, exactly. And like situations will never last with anyone else but you. I don't love anyone else the way I love you. And I want to come back to you, but I don't know how. I'm scared of approaching you. You might reject me, and I can't handle that right now. So it's like your person really does, yeah, really want to come back towards you. But it's like this fear of rejection is definitely weighing on them. You know, it's like this person, yeah, it's like I wish I had the strength. This person might be, again, with this, all this negative energy they're going through right now, this might not be the best time for them to come back to you, because it's like they're already maybe going through it so much, you know, having all these tower moments, all this ego death, that if you were to shut the door on them, if you were to say no to them, it could just implode their reality. So they're like, you know, maybe waiting on a time where they feel a bit more confident, you know, that they gather their strength for you. What is Power One's person's current energy towards Power One, please? What is Power One's person's current energy towards Power One, please? What is Power One's person's current energy towards Power One, please? Okay, so we have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Okay, so we did see a bunch about rekindling, reunion. So your person is transcending obstacles. And, as this ego deaths happen, it brings people closer to union. So your person is on the ascension path. You also have healthy choices, making healthy choices in life and love, self-care, being happier. So this is making the choice that their soul is calling them to make, as they said earlier, which is you. You're their happiest, healthiest choice. Oh, and then we have seduction. Oh my gosh, hooking up, attraction, floating, dating. This is literally what I was saying. I was like, your person wants to like text you and ask you to like hook up with them, because they just like want you so bad. So they're feeling the attraction, the seduction, and it's making them really hard. It's making it really hard for them to stay away from you, especially. See, I feel like as you heal your sacral chakra, this is even happening more intensely. So we have don't let pride get in your way. So I feel like your person is also, working so much about egolessness. Your person's definitely working on their ego. It's like their ego couldn't handle a rejection. That's why their higher self has to step in and remind them, that it's like, even if they do get rejected, it's like, it's not the end of the world, and there's lessons in that as well. What else is Pile 1's person's current energy towards Pile 1, please? What else is Pile 1's person's current energy? We also have hold your vision. Okay, so your person is keeping you in their sights. It's like they have their eyes locked on you, their focus. You are their focus. So fixed. And it's also like this connection is fixed. Like this is not changing. This love, this passion between the two of you cannot be repressed. And I feel like maybe they were trying to repress it. They were trying to repress the love. But it's like the more you shove feelings down, the more intensely they come up. So it's like as they try to repress this, these urges, these feelings, it's like, the stronger the connection almost gets in a way. So now they're just, obsessed with you essentially. Let's get you some advice. I'll get you from these cards. See, advice for Pile 1, please. Advice for Pile 1, please. Advice for Pile 1, please. White Tarot offers liberation. By your quiet listening, you can liberate others from fear. Okay, so I think this is kind of saying to stay in a meditative place and maybe even hear your person out, especially if your person does communicate with you, coming from a place of listening and trying to listen from your heart and not from your ego. And then this is also saying, using meditation, try to observe your relationship from like an egoless standpoint or from like an objective standpoint, and also a reminder not to be reactive, because I think that that might cause a lot of triggering in your person, because I feel like when you're in a fear energy, it will cause them to be in more of a fearful energy as well. And then I'll get you a card from this deck as well. Advice for Pile 1. Action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. I think I was going to mention this earlier with the High Priestess. Is like I was getting the energy that you have maybe repressed that quality within yourself, that beauty, but now you are stepping into that divinity, and that's helping your person step into their divinity as well. Also with Tara coming out, I definitely feel like you might be connecting with her, just that really potent divine feminine energy. So she might be an ascended master to connect to if you're not already connected with her. She's a very beautiful energy. So let's get you some last messages from your person. What else does Pile 1's person like to say to Pile 1? What else does Pile 1's person want to say to Pile 1? See, I want you to be my significant other. So yeah, they want you to be their partner in life. I've got what you need. So they feel like you kind of have what each other need, which is like you are the perfect yin yang complement to each other. Like, it's also kind of a flirty vibe. You're just amazing. I get really nervous when I talk to you. So yeah, again, intimidation. Also just a fear of rejection again coming up. And then I want to give all my love to you, and only you is what I'm hearing as well. What else is Pile 1's person's overall energy towards Pile 1 right now? Pile 1's person's overall energy towards Pile 1. Pile 1's person's overall energy towards Pile 1. Pile 1's person's overall energy towards Pile. Oops. Okay, we got a lot actually. Oh wow. Okay, so Interesting. You got a lot more cards than I normally take, but for some reason, this is what Spirit wanted. So we do have the Emperor, which is showing again your person's, if I could pick it up, your person getting into their divine masculine strength, wanting to be your Emperor. We have the Six of Swords, which is about, yeah, transcending obstacles. This could be also about travel if you're long distant. This is also about letting water go beneath, under the bridge between the two of you and moving on to, I'm here like greener pastures, but like moving on to greener pastures with you, if that makes sense, getting through difficult times. And we have the Moon, which is about secret feelings, secret emotions. Is also about the depth of their emotions for you as well. I'm feeling like they definitely stay up late at night thinking about you. We also have Strength. So a lot of major arcana actually that came out for you. So no wonder I was guided to get some money. We have Strength in the World. So the Strength card is about you being like the divine feminine, nurturing and healing their masculine energy and kind of taming this beast within them, this anger, perhaps that destructive masculine template that's existed for a long time. We have the World, which is about completion, you being, their ideal person. I always say the World is like, when you've met the one, the love of your life, it's like there's no more looking. So that sense of completion that you give them, like a sense of wholeness. And then we have beautiful card. We have the Lovers that also came out. So again, speaking to the divinity of this connection, and your person is feeling that. All that passion as well. All right, what else does pile one need to hear? See. Okay, so we have this little cell phone. This is like a little early 2000s flip phone, but your person definitely wanted to shoot you a text. And we have the letter F. You have the letter K. We have another letter F. Oh my gosh, we have the lighthouse. Okay, that's so interesting because that's, yeah, what I was talking about earlier, you being like this lighthouse calling them in. We have 506 or 9. So as see, yeah, 0 is about like infinite possibilities, like new beginnings. 5 is about powerful change, is what we saw with the tower, and then 6 is about unconditional love. So powerful change to do with love. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. And then we have the little owl, which is about yeah, spirituality. I feel like the intuition that's waking up on both of your parties, on both of your parts. We also have the little dice that came out at the number 4, which is about stability, about groundedness. Oh wow, this says Namaste, which is the divinity in me recognizes the divinity in you. So exactly, it's like they're starting to recognize your divinity. They're seeing you as the divine feminine. I feel like you've also shifted your perspective to see the divinity within them, and that's healing your connection. There's a blooming of the sacral chakra. We've definitely seen that passionate energy coming up along this reading. So a flowering of that, perhaps preparation for some physical stuff between the two of you in the future. Definitely feeling that union coming through. And we have this leaf, which is about connecting to nature. Maybe you and your person have both been spending time in nature. Oh, and I love the little kitty cat. So this is like your divine masculine getting ready to pounce on you, feeling like a little cat watching a mouse, waiting for the right time to make that leap of faith to come towards you and be with you. All right, pile one, beautiful reading. Thank you so much for being with me today. I love you so much, sending you so much abundance and blessings, and I hope all of your manifestations come to fruition. All right, please take care of yourselves, pile one. Bye bye. Hello, pile two. What's going on? It's lovely to have you. I hope you're doing super well, pile two. Let's get into your person's current feelings about you. All right, what are pile two's person's current feelings about pile two, please? The Queen of Wands literally just flew over here. Wow, noticing your power and sensuality. Pile two's person's current feelings for pile two, please. Pile two's person's current feelings about pile two, please. Pile two's person's current feelings about pile two, please. Pile two's person's current feelings about pile two, please. Also, divine masculine coming through at the King of Wands. Wow, that's really beautiful. Okay, so we also have the Tower. Five of Cups, Two of Cups, lovely. 2-2, pile 2, awesome. And then Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Death, Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, see the Hermit, Page of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and we'll get into these in a second. Okay, so your person's current feelings about you. Okay, so the Queen of Wands. What I'm getting from this is like your person feels like you are in a constant state, that you are particularly are in a constant state of birth and rebirth. And this is a really powerful energy to hold as a person, because it's like your energy is constantly, that it's like the snake shedding its skin. So you're constantly, I feel like, doing shadow work. You're probably always kind of perpetually clearing, doing a lot of energy work on yourself, energy healing. So they're feeling like this person has conquered like death almost. It's like you're very, very, very powerful. Death is a very powerful card. And it's also showing that if there has been any disconnect between the two of you, this person is really wanting to see the sun shine again. They're wanting a rebirth of this connection, rekindling. Like the phoenix energy is always what I associate with the death card. So they want you to be in their life again in a powerful way. So, so we have the Tower and the Three of Cups. So the Tower represents breakdowns of the ego, breakdowns of situations, powerful shifts and changes that I feel like come in, orchestrated by the divine to shake up our wounds, trigger us so that we actually heal. So your person is definitely feeling very triggered by your connection. This is not a bad thing though. I mean, it's like it's part of the process. It's part of the ascension journey is getting down to those core wounds. And then the Three of Cups is that reunion that they want to have with you. And it's like, maybe they're having to have this ego death in order to be able to come into reunion. This is also saying that this person really loves your friendship, and they definitely want to establish a really strong friendship with you as well. You have the Five of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing from this is like your person does definitely miss you. I'm getting kind of like a yearning, sad energy from this, very emo in their feelings. Feeling down, missing you a lot, feeling very lonely without you. And then the Two of Pentacles is kind of showing that your person is not sure what to do about this. It's like they miss you really, really, really bad, and they really want to talk to you, and they're very lonely without you, but they're unsure as to how to maybe like approach you, especially with the Ten of Swords coming out with the Death card. If there has been like an ending or a breakdown of this connection, it's like they're like unsure how to rebuild it. It's like they want to because they're missing you so much, but they just don't know what the right move is next to come towards you, if that makes sense. We also have the Two of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So yeah, definitely feeling like this is like the soulmate, love. This is the relationship that they want with you. They want to be in a relationship with you. They want a union between the two of you. And then if that's not going on right now, if there is an ending, it's probably like the most painful thing your person has ever gone through. It's, honestly, I feel like a really heavy time for your person. This has been extremely painful for them, this ending, if there has been one. We also have the Three of Pentacles and the Hermit. So let's see. Yeah, your person definitely wants to rebuild your connection. This is like, these architects working to build this cathedral, working to build this union. And then the Hermit is your person going within and trying to figure out how to do this, perhaps rebuilding themselves as well. If there's this Tower energy, Death energy, and the Ten of Swords, this is all, powerful, powerful shifts and changes. So this breakdown of their 3D world, perhaps the loss of this relationship as well, has really forced your person into ascension because they don't know what else to do. I'm hearing like your person is at wit's end. The ego cannot serve them any longer, and so they're actually being forced. And I feel like, of course, the divine planned all this. They are being forced to go within. They're being forced to seek the divine because at this point they don't know what else to do. This is, sometimes at rock bottom, that is when you find yourself. That is when you find God. So I kind of feel like that's what's going on with your person. They've like hit rock bottom, and it's like, but from rock bottom you can only go up. So That's the beautiful part of all that. And then we have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So this is your person's desire for communication. Definitely really wanting to reach out to you, really wanting to speak to you. The pages are a bit of a youthful sort of energy. This could be also hinting at your person's perhaps nervousness at approaching you and being a little bit intimidated by you, because we do see the Queen of Wands here, which is indicating your power as the divine feminine. But the pages, and maybe that being a bit scary for your person, but yeah, the pages do definitely represent being the messengers of the tarot. So a physical offer, definitely feeling like your person wants to be in communication with you, or just heightened communication. And the Page of Wands is a flirty vibe as well. So your person is wanting to flirt with you, wanting there to be, re-spark the passion. We have the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So again, this is your person's desire to rush in with an offer in the physical world, wanting to definitely, make you an offer for this Two of Cups, and, make it official in the 3D world. The Ace of Pentacles is like a proposal of, a new beginning between the two of you, a grounded new beginning. We're seeing that again in these cards. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So again, another card of movement, grounding. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is showing your person wanting to come towards you with their offer and then give it to you, have you be their person. I always say the Queen of Pentacles is like that wifey energy. If you resonate with being, if you're masculine, it's also, hubby, whatever. But that's that energy. I feel like you are the divine feminine in this connection. You hold down the love energy, the groundedness. And so, yeah, again, desire to pursue. You also have the King of Wands coming out with the Queen of Wands. So I would not be surprised if your person, I would be surprised if your person doesn't believe in soulmates or doesn't see you as like, their person, because I'm definitely feeling like if your person has knowledge of soulmates or the twin flame relationship perhaps as well, they might actually be, that might be how they would categorize this relationship. They're like, yeah, this is my divine counterpart, which might even add insult to injury with, perhaps an ending of your situation, because this person truly feels like you are made for each other. You are the divine pair, you are their person. And so it's like not being with you is like, this is not right. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the World. So let's see. Yeah, a lot of completion coming from this pile. The Ten of Swords, the Tower, Death. Your person is, like I said again, going through a really major, powerful shift. Like, I feel like your person is turning from a 3D person to a fifth dimensional person very, very, very quickly. And it's because of you in this connection. It's also because the divine is like turning up the pressure, turning up the heat to accelerate your person's spiritual journey. The energies have been crazy lately. The ascension is really starting to pick up. So I feel like your person is totally feeling that. Coming to the end of some karmic cycles as well. So if your person has been, dealing with that, I feel like that energy is dissipating. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune, which is, I feel like this person's knowledge that this is a fated connection, that this is a destined union between the two of you, and that also encouraging them to want to reach out to you because they feel like they need to. It's like you're their divine counterpart. Like they know that this is a soul connection. They don't want to lose this connection. So they're feeling like, if anything, almost it's like they feel like they should text you and tell you like, hi, I know we're soulmates or twin flames. Like, we need to be in communication. Like, I need you in my life because I know that this is a spiritual connection. Even if it's just as friends for right now, even if you don't want to be with me in a relationship, I just need you in my life in some respect because I feel that you are important to my soul. Like, I don't want to not have you in my life, even if we can't be together right now as like partners. I want to at least speak to you consistently. Like, you know what I mean? But I feel like that's also kind of a scary thing for your person to propose to you. Like, just hit you up and tell you that you're twin flames casually out of the blue. If you are twin flames, of course, take it as it resonates. That's kind of a funny message. Never actually gotten that before channeled, so definitely something is going on in the collective here. Let's make every day our honeymoon. So yeah, it's like with you, it is that honeymoon energy. The passion doesn't die between the two of you, and it will never die. What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? What else does Pile 2's person want to say to Pile 2? See. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? Just go with those. You truly understand me in a way I've never felt before. So yeah, you see their soul, you see the deepest part of them. They've never felt that way. You make me feel shy. Yeah, I kind of say that with the pages. It is that shy energy, a little bit intimidated, a little bit scared. I feel married to you in spirit. That's the truth. They feel married to you in spirit. So even if there is a disconnect in the physical world, that doesn't matter, because in spirit and spiritual truth, especially if you're divine counterparts, you are spiritually married. There is this union. Even if in this 3D there's a separation, you are always, you are each other's spiritual partners. And we see that with the King and Queen of Wands coming out. You are spiritual partners. I am completely committed to you. So yeah, they are committed to you, and we're seeing that with the Queen of Pentacles. You have their pentacle, you have their energy. Their energy belongs with you, to you. I wish I was as good at talking about my feelings as you are, so I could finally speak my truth to you. So you could be very gifted in expressing yourself in a way that maybe your person struggles to be. And I think that's where the shyness comes from, is like a bit of a self-esteem issue, a bit of a lack of confidence. Yeah, exactly. Another one of this. I was never taught how to communicate my feelings correctly. I just learned to keep it all locked up inside me and try to be strong. So again, this communication block, this coming from a fundamental belief that, there's something wrong with having feelings. There's something emasculine. There's something weak about deep feelings, about emotions. But of course, we're all learning to unlearn this in the ascension. I get lost in your eyes. I feel like also this is just like I get lost in your energy. I lose myself in you. I forget who I am. I forget my name. All I see is just like, you and me together. I want to take care of you, protect you, provide for you, and keep you safe. We definitely see that with the Queen of Pentacles, and definitely getting a King of Pentacles energy from this. I know he didn't come out, but I wouldn't be surprised if your person has a lot of earth energy, but that's also just they're committed, their committed energy. They're wanting to be a life partner for you, wanting to be stable. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? What else does pile two's person want to say? I need to give myself to God and discover the light within myself so I can finally feel worthy of you. Isn't that what I was just saying? Yeah, exactly. Like your person is giving themselves to source because it's helping them with their worthiness, helping them with their ego. And then also because, they're, like I was saying, it's like they're at wit's end. So they are kind of having to surrender to the divine right now. And my heart is yours. All I want is to give you the love that you deserve. I am making a plan to return to you, my eternal lover. Yeah, we do definitely see that with the Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, all the pages, they do want to return to you. Whether that's, needing to travel to you or just return to you energetically. And then I love you unconditionally and always will. And that's the truth. That's the heart of this. They do love you unconditionally and they always will. And I feel like they're also really realizing this, that they will always love you so deeply. What else does file two's person want to say to file two? I now understand we have a deep soul connection and this is no ordinary relationship. Wow. I was just saying they want to I was just channeling that they want to text you and be like, hi, we're soulmates. You have no idea the effect you have on me. Yeah, you really, I feel like you drive this person crazy in good ways and bad ways, but isn't that just how it is? But not in a bad way. It's just you really, it's like you just really trigger them, but then you also are profoundly exciting, sensual, enticing. So it's a mix of both. It's like a roller coaster. I don't see my worth, so it's hard for me to approach you. I don't see the things in myself that you see. So we're also seeing this worthiness here, but it's like as they connect more to source, they see their worth more and more. I wonder if you were happy without me and if you miss me the way I miss you. So we saw the Five of Cups coming out earlier. Yeah, they're probably worried that maybe you forgot about them. It's also this sense of worthlessness that I feel like, maybe they're like, why would pile two wait for me? Do they even remember me? Do they even know who I am? And they definitely wonder if you're thinking about them. I'm almost feeling like your person, this is a very specific message, and I don't know if this is for everyone, but I almost feel that if your person knows about tarot readings or psychics, I almost feel like they're either tempted to see a tarot reader or a psychic or watch readings or they actually have seen a psychic or gotten a tarot reading or something. because I feel like they really are so confused on this connection, or it's just that this energy of like really wanting to know what's actually going on here, because I feel like they're very confused as to like, what to do, what to say. What else does Pile Two's person want to say to Pile Two, please? You are the fruit of my spirit. So that's kind of saying that like you are this energy between the two of you is like their ultimate paradise, and like you are like the goodness in their soul, or like you awaken the goodness in their soul. You are the choice my soul is calling me to make. There's nothing better than you. We'll be together soon. I'm definitely getting that from your person. I feel you in my heart. You enlighten me. Yeah, you definitely are helping them achieve enlightenment, helping them to ascend very quickly. I'm like a moth to your flame. I want union 1111, so this could also be a twin flame sign for you if you've been seeing 1111 a lot. But then also they do want to be in union with you. You bring me closer to God. We've been seeing a lot about God in this, so I feel like your person is definitely seeking spiritual truth. I need to see you again. You are everything to me. Let's blossom in each other's arms. So that's let's blossom. Let's ascend together. I could never get bored of you. Every day feels like a new adventure with you. So yeah, it's like I feel like sometimes relationships get stagnant, especially like karmic soulmate relationships. They get stagnant eventually, and they get old, and you kind of feel like you want to move on. Maybe this person has been in relationships before where they simply just got bored of the person because they ran out of things to talk about. They just didn't connect anymore. Whereas with you, it's like they will never ever get tired of you. You're like a new person every day. It's also exciting for them. Let's stay up all night long. Let's stay up all night long and watch the sunrise together. And then my heart is full of you. So you are calling to them. Their heart is full of you. We also saw the moth to your flame. So definitely feeling the vibe, feeling the attraction to you coming in. What is Pile Two's person's current energy towards Pile Two, please? What is Pile Two's person's current energy towards Pile Two, please? Pile Two's person's current energy towards Pile Two, please. Pile Two's person's current energy towards Pile Two. Keys on a ring, decision, many options. So yeah, they're having to make a decision here. They're trying to weigh their options, trying to figure out what the right thing to say is. Seduction, attraction, flirting, hooking up. Yeah, really feeling that attraction to you, this sensuality between the two of you, and healthy choices, making healthy choices. Okay, so we see choices, and then we see healthy choices. So it's like they're kind of aware that this is the healthy choice, this is the right choice. Also, I feel like your person is just making healthier choices for themselves, period. Like if your person maybe struggled with um, substances in the past, is kind of a specific message, or just things that were not healthy for them. They're changing this. They want to take care of themselves. They want to treat their body like the temple that it is. What else is Pile Two's person's current energy towards Pile Two? What else is Pile Two's person's current energy? Okay, awesome. Wow, powerful energy, Pile Two. These are some major cards. Okay, cool. So we have, first of all, expect powerful change. So we're seeing that with the Tower, all this energy, powerful changes. Your person is going through a massive ascension, a massive awakening. We also have conclusions are within reach. So this is definitely, I think the World card came up. So yeah, conclusions. I feel like this is your person coming to this conclusion, making this decision to come back towards you. Then we have it's time to take action, choosing to take action for the best for both of you. So your person is definitely getting into their Emperor energy, that Aries energy. So they're really wanting to take action. Yeah, that's really, really powerful. So maybe you're really feeling these shifts going on. So you're not crazy if you're feeling some intense energies from your person. So these are some advice cards. We have cultivating a well-rounded personality brings fearlessness. So I feel like this is about integrating all of your personalities, all of your sides. This is also about integrating your masculine energy if you're feminine. This is about healing the inner child. Also, let's see, yeah, cultivating fearlessness through accepting who you are at all levels, so that other people's opinions of you don't matter to you, and you don't really care what if people accept you or not, because ultimately the only opinion of you that matters is your opinion of yourself. And then we have, wow, this is my favorite card in this whole deck. Love is the most powerful force of all. So remember that. Remember that love will conquer all, and that love will get you and your person through this, whatever difficulties. And then this says, old age brings wisdom and fierce certainty. So I feel like this is a reminder to not be afraid of aging, no matter what culture says about it. It brings, yeah, it brings wisdom. It's like as we age, as we grow, as we ascend, as we learn, we become wiser. We are on this spiritual journey, and so the way that our bodies look doesn't matter compared to our spiritual development. Um, yeah, so I feel like there needs to be more of a respecting of elders and a regard for old age, because it's in truth, it's like people that are older, they have experienced so much. So also, I think this is a reminder to connect with your elders if you have them in your life, or just connect with elders in general and try to gain some wisdom from them, because they really hold the energy of different cultures, especially if you come from a culture with a powerful spiritual tradition. I would say connecting with that for some specific reason. I'm feeling that maybe like for some of you guys, you are Native American or indigenous of wherever you live, and if you can try to connect with elders from your indigenous culture and try to integrate that wisdom, that would be helpful in any way that you can. I think there are certain people on YouTube that make videos about Native American spirituality, because it's really quite a shame to lose those ancient spiritual wisdom from this kind of people. So that's a very specific message. Also, I mean, if you want to connect with Native American spirituality, even if you're not Native American, there's some really beautiful wisdom to gain. Okay, cool. So let's get into your person's final messages, pile two. Let's see. What else does pile two's person want to say to pile two? We have, I'm ready to be with you. You're radiant. I'm not giving up on us, and I'm true to you. Let's get some message cards. Oh, let's see. Overall energies. Overall energies from pile two's person to pile two. Oh wow, so we have the King of Wands coming out again, the Emperor, and the Hanged Man. Okay, so yeah, right now your person is healing. They're in this ascension. They're in this enlightenment. The Hanged Man is gaining enlightenment from a new perspective. We can see that with the little halo above him, getting into their divine masculine energy. If this isn't just saying that right there, these two cards. And then I'm seeing, so funny, I literally heard this card when the I'm not giving up on us. I heard this card. So yeah, that's exactly what's going on. I'm not giving up on us. And that's the Seven of Wands, is that standing the ground of this connection and not giving in, not giving up on this relationship, which is beautiful, even if there has been difficulties. What else does pile two need to fear? So here we have this beautiful, what is this called? This cameo. This is them admiring your elegance and grace. Perhaps you're into like a vintage style. They also just really like the look of you. You have a very beautiful face. This says a family's love is forever. So I feel like this is saying that their love for you is forever, but also that they see you as family. We have the letters Z/N. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's an N. We have this little dragonfly, which is about changes. I feel like as well as action and communication. I'm wanting to fly in. We have the Nazar, which is the evil eye, protection from evil, a reminder to protect yourself. We have the little Cancer charm, which is these deep feelings your person has for you. This little witch hat, which I feel like is you getting in touch with your spirituality. Maybe for some of you, if you're Harry Potter fans, it's a specific message. Maybe your person is. We have these little wedding rings. So this union that this person wants with you. Oh wow, we have this little locket. So there's nothing in it, but this is kind of saying that your person takes the memories that you share together with them everywhere. You're always on their mind. You're in their heart. I think that message came up as well. Let's see. This is little fun beads. This is about them wanting to party with you, have a good time with you. You make life feel like a party. I think the Three of Cups came up earlier, so it's, yeah, that reunion, partying. We have a little sand bucket. So this is your person wanting to rebuild things with you, build you a castle, perhaps buy you a home for some of you. We have Be Mine, and then we also have these two hearts connected. So this is, your eternal love, because your love is the most powerful force of all, pile two. All right, pile two, well, I love you very much. Your person does as well. And I'm sending you much abundance and many blessings. Please take care of yourselves. All right, bye-bye. Hello, pile three. What's up? It's great to have you. Hope you're doing excellent. Excited to get into your reading. See, what are pile three's person's current feelings about pile three, please? What are pile three's person's current feelings about pile three, please? Pile three's person's current feelings about pile three, please. Pile three's person's current feelings about pile three. Wow. Pile three's person's current feelings about pile three. Pile three's person's current feelings about pile three. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, Three of Swords, the Chariot, Two of Wands, Four of Swords, Nine of Cups, Star, the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Wands. We also have the Ace of Cups, which is beautiful, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so their current feelings. Ooh, very interesting. Okay, so what I'm seeing for the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Swords is this desire to rebuild this connection, and then also meditating and contemplating how to do this. I feel like the Three of Pentacles is all about, I'm hearing like reconstruction, rekindling, healing. So your person is also, I feel like, trying to heal their internal world, especially if they struggle with any sort of mental health stuff. It's like, trying to rebuild that, trying to just take some space to figure themselves out, maybe doing a lot of self-reflective type work, really analyzing themselves and figuring out, what makes them truly happy in life. And definitely, I feel like almost like manifesting. I'm almost seeing like two pieces of cloth getting sewn back together. So that's an interesting message. It's almost like your person is energetically sewing this connection back together, fixing this connection, like through law of attraction or through visualization. So that's a very interesting message. Never gotten that before. We have the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So yeah, I'm seeing this as your person walking away from what no longer serves them, letting go of behavior and I'm hearing just problematic, things that they had in their life that were difficult, problematic behavior, maybe, again, mental health stuff or substances for some of them. And then the Nine of Cups is walking towards their happiness, walking towards their fulfillment emotionally. And I also feel like this is in regards to your connection, perhaps walking away from things that, don't serve them and then coming towards you for ultimate happiness. Also feeling like you are their wish fulfillment. You are their ultimate happiness here. Wow, the High Priestess and the Star. This is so beautiful. So this person is really recognizing your magic, your beauty, your divinity. The Star is the ultimate symbol of hope, and I feel like such a connection to the divine here. So connected. I feel like your third eye is all the way open, and they really like that about you. That you are, totally one with Source, and you really got it going on. You're an intuitive, and you're not afraid to be that for yourself. Definitely an inspiration to them. I feel like you fill them with a lot of hope. You're so wise, and they really appreciate that about you. It's a definitely pedestal energy. It almost feels like you are it's almost like they feel like they're in love with like the goddess, like Isis, like not that they're in love with the goddess Isis, but more that it's like what it would feel like to be in love with a goddess or a god, take it as it resonates, and then being like immortal, and then being like, being, they feel like they are like immortal, and then they look at you and you're like, this otherworldly, multidimensional being, and they almost feel like they're like, how am I worthy of this? What's going on? Who is this person? You really are pretty amazing to them, pile 3. So you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Swords. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about destiny, and I feel like this is also about some karmatic reaping that's going on. It's really interesting. This exact same combination came out in pile 1 as well, which is interesting. I feel like there's a collective energy of negative karma coming in to correct the mistakes of the past and to help people learn from their behaviors and shave off parts of the ego that no longer serve to become better people. So it's like your person is kind of stressing out right now because they're feeling like moments here like that it's like they're the weight of this connection, that the power of this connection, the destiny is almost overwhelming because they kind of are coming to the realization that no matter what they do, this is their destiny, this is their fate, and that you guys are fated to unite. And it's almost like it just feels like it's like every minute that passes, it's like you guys are coming closer and closer and closer together. And sometimes reunion energies can be very triggering. And I almost feel like that's kind of what's going on here. Is it's like a lot of really powerful triggers are going on for your person because your guys are coming closer into reunion energies, and so it's bringing up a lot for them right now, bringing up a lot of stress. We have the Three of Swords and the Queen of Wands, which is indicating that they are yearning for you, they are missing you a lot, aching. You might be getting some heart pulling sensations, maybe that separation feeling, a heaviness on your heart, and it's probably your twin, or if this person isn't your twin, if they're just a whatever label you resonate with your person. If your person is like tugging at your heart because their heart is yearning for you. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which is showing, wow, this is really powerful feminine energy. High Priestess, Queen of Wands, and the Star. Yeah, it's like they are so in love with you, and if there is a separation, it is so painful because they are, I'm here like painfully in love with you. Like it's like the more they fall in love with you, the more it hurts, especially if there's a separation. And it's like, and they cannot stop being in love with you. And I think that's a realization that they've had, is that, and then we're seeing with Eight of Cups over here, maybe they did try to walk away from this connection in the past, but that ultimately will never work because they cannot stop loving you. They know that, and then they know that now, is like they cannot just choose to stop loving you or decide that they're going to get over you, because they are completely unable to get over you. And if anything, they're more in love with you than ever. And we also have the Chariot and the Ace of Cups, which is showing that this heartbreak, this yearning that's going on is making this person want to make a powerful change, making them want to take powerful action towards this love with you. So it's like their action is motivated by love. And I always see the Chariot as like a knight, but in the most like ascended form. So coming to with like the power of the divine, willing it forward, because they do feel this sense of destiny here with the Wheel of Fortune and this deep love, this like holy grail sort of love that they have with you. You also have the Two of Wands and the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is like your person wanting to communicate. This is also them keeping an eye on your social media, keeping an eye on you, a little bit of a stalker sort of energy, not in a bad way, just like, wanting to really keep up with you, see what's going on with you. And then the Two of Wands is showing your person planning a reunion. The Two Wands is like the two flames coming together, waiting for the right time to make this powerful action with the Chariot. We have the Magician, the Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So the Magician is showing your person, manifesting this connection. I was definitely feeling a manifestation vibe from the Four of Swords that came up earlier. So wanting to bring this into the physical, getting into their shamanic energy. The Four of Pentacles is kind of showing your person holding back a bit here. I'm getting like kind of a hermit vibe from this a little bit, them not wanting to maybe reveal everything too soon, maybe not even reveal that they are manifesting this connection. Maybe they are kind of trying to hide how much they want you, how much they miss you. And the Queen of Pentacles is showing that they are loyal to you. You hold their pentacle in your hands. You have their energy. You are like this spouse in a way, in a spiritual sense to them. We also have the Three of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, I was definitely feeling that, they want to bring this offer to you here. When they want to have a reunion, the Three of Cups is about a reunion. It's about a friendship. It's about coming together and it being an occasion to celebrate. I'm also feeling that your friendship means a lot to them, maybe more than you know. Even beyond just the physical connection, it's also your deep friendship that really means a lot to them. There's of course a deep attraction here at the Queen of Wands, but it's also just like the fact that you're just someone that they really resonate with and they really trust. I'm hearing like they trust you more than they've ever trusted anyone. Like they trust you with their heart, um, and they've never done that before, fully with another person. It's like they've never connected so fully with another human being that it almost feels like their soul like merges with you at times. And I feel like that's a really interesting energy for your person. Um, because I doubt that they've ever felt that soul merging with someone before, like that they just feel like you guys are harmonizing on such a deep level. Yeah, and this Four of Pentacles is showing a bit of your person's fears here, showing that there is a bit of a desire to hold back, to hide things. We also see him holding up the coin to his heart chakra, which is indicating that he's trying to hide his true feelings behind some sort of material mask. This could be maybe acting like they're happier than they really are, or for some of you acting like they don't need you, they don't want you as badly as they really do. Because with the Three of Swords, it's really showing that if there is a disconnect, this person is very heartbroken over you, and yeah, and maybe they're just scared of admitting that to themselves and to you. It might just be this fear of actually, just telling you like, I don't feel, um, I don't feel completely happy without you in my life. Like I actually do feel like I need you in my life, and that might be something really scary for your person to admit to you. Is that admitting to you how much power you have over them, admitting to you how much they feel like almost like incomplete in a way without you, and that's very scary for them because, like I was saying before, I don't think they've ever had a connection where they felt like the other person mattered that much. Like not that the person didn't matter, but it was like mattered to their life, mattered to their happiness. But with you, it's like you're on a different level where um, if your connection is not in a super unified place, it really stresses them out. It really hurts so badly. And the Three of Swords is really showing that this heart pain that I think your person's ever felt with anyone before. It is that like separation sickness almost, where it's just like brutally painful in a way for them to be without you. All right, pile three. Let's get into some messages as well. It kind of got deep for a second. Let's see. Messages from pile three's person to pile three, please. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? You changed me so much for the better. I hardly recognized who I used to be before you came into my life. The kindness you have shown me has healed me so much and touched my heart deeper than you can imagine. So you have been very kind to this person. I feel like with the Star and the Queen, the High Priestess, as well as the Queen of Pentacles, you are a very benevolent sort of person. You are very soft. You are very kind. You showed this person a lot of emotional generosity, and it healed them. It changed them for the better. I'm trying to manifest you in my life. Wow. Okay, so me too. The Magician coming out. I was feeling that they are trying to manifest you in their life. My bed feels so cold and empty without you in it. We do see this Nine of Swords. It's like just feeling the absence of you in their life, in their bed. It just hurts because with the Queen of Wands, you are a source of warmth, a source of comfort. It hurts me so much knowing I've hurt you. My heart aches, and I feel all the pain you feel. Whoa, my heart aches. I kept picking up on that. I'm even feeling your person's heart aching. Like my heart is kind of aching as well. So if this person has hurt you, it just hurt them. Um, I feel so close to you, it's like I've known you forever. So yeah, this deep soul love. They feel closer to you than they've ever felt with anyone. Oh wow, and I feel so deeply connected to you. That is definitely what I was picking up on, is that this connection is so much deeper than anything they've ever felt before. And that's part of why they can't get over you, is because it's like this emotional abundance and this love is just irreplaceable and they just can't feel it with anyone else. What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile Three, please? Oh, what else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile Three? I love you unconditionally and always will. That's the truth. Your beauty astounds me. I am in perpetual awe of you. Beautiful. I worship your light and inner beauty. Yes, with the star we saw that coming out earlier. They really do worship you. You make me feel so vulnerable and I feel so fragile, like you could crush my heart at any moment. So you do make this person feel very vulnerable, and I feel like it's part of what scares them about you, is that you have the power to destroy them in a way that no one else ever has. And then you help me see the point of life. Thank you for showing me the light. So there's a lot about light here. I feel like with the high priestess coming out and the star, you are a very like angelic ascended being, and whether or not you know it, this person is actually absorbing your wisdom, and it means a lot to them. Oh wow, I secretly worship you like a god slash goddess. Okay, that is so funny, because I was literally saying that with the star and the high priestess, that I see that your person, yeah, it's like they like perceive you as like a goddess, and it's like has, or a god, and it's just like, how do I talk to this person? Because they're not just like a human, they're like, yeah, like an angel or something. What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile Three? What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile Three? Um, I am becoming stronger and starting to see the greatness within myself. When I hurt you, I'm just projecting my insecurities and self esteem issues onto you. Please don't take it personally. So, another message about maybe being hurtful, reactive, but it's just their own self esteem issues. I need to work on my ego through self love and accepting who I am so I can treat you the way that you deserve. So, this person still needs to do some work to accept themselves so they can actually, be kind and loving and open to you. And then I need to feel fully ready and confident within myself before I can approach you with an offer. So there's a lot about this where it's like your person needs to heal. They need to heal their ego. They need to heal their inner child wounds. Because if they did make you an offer now, where maybe they are kind of in a pained place, maybe it wouldn't be the best for both of you. Maybe they would just hurt you. You would hurt them. It would be, the energies aren't quite aligned, and it might just end up being a bit of like a difficult situation. But this is always, of course, this is like the energy right now. So it could shift and change in the near future. So I just feel like your person's kind of going through a dark night of the soul period at the moment. But this isn't definitely not a forever thing. And they will, I feel like you both will ascend out of this, especially as you heal yourself, Pile Three, you'll help them. My soul is telling me that I need to return to you. What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile Three? What else does Pile Three's person want to say to Pile Three? See, um, I'm integrating my sensitive and emotional side. Your love was all I wanted, but I didn't know how to ask for it. So it could have been this fear of rejection, these self-esteem issues, that they just didn't know how to ask for it because in some level they felt like they didn't deserve it to begin with. And it's almost like they were like, why would they say yes to me, No matter what obstacles come between us, we shall overcome. So you shall overcome the obstacles between us. You will overcome, the blockages between the two of you. Your person will overcome their self-esteem issues. I want to be in a committed relationship with you. All paths lead back home to you. So no matter where your person goes, no matter what your journey does, no matter where it takes you, all paths will lead home to you. And I'm kind of getting that with that destiny. It's almost like they know that it's almost like they could run to the ends of the earth. They could literally probably move to Mars and you guys would still eventually get together. Because that's just how powerful this destiny is. That's just how fated this is. And I think that's a bit of the anxiety that was coming through, was that realization that this is not the kind of thing that you could just walk away from and expect to be fine or expect to get over. Like this is going to happen almost, yeah, in that fated way. Whenever I hear from you, it makes my whole day 100 times better. You always put a smile on my face. So whenever you text them, whenever they text you, whenever there's communication between the two of you, or if you like run into each other, it makes their day 100 times better because it's just like, I don't know, you just make them so happy. I want to free myself. So they want to free themselves from their self-esteem issues that hold them back from you. They want to free themselves from these challenges that put blocks in your relationship. All the signs point to you. So this person might be tapped in and they might be aware of like angel numbers, synchronicities as well. So it's like all these signs are making it really obvious that you're meant to be together, which is that Wheel of Fortune kind of coming through as well. Like the divine is really, it's like a blinking light. I wish I knew how to talk. I wish I knew how to tell you how much you mean to me. You deserve to know. I feel our connection just as strongly as you do. And it's like they almost want to tell you that that they feel this like it's like this super crazy pull, magnetism, spiritual love connection. But it's like there's a bit of a fear of maybe admitting this to you, admitting this to themselves, that this connection is otherworldly. I'm gonna get a couple more message cards. I just feel like there were more that wanted to come out for you, pile three. What else does pile three's person want to say to pile three? Okay. I want to be yours. You always get my blood pumping, so that excited, passionate energy. I want to kiss you for hours, and let's move in together. Okay, so yeah, I am seeing that this person does want to be in like a living situation with you, maybe share an apartment or a house, and just be able to like just be intimate with you with no worries, with no obstacles, and just it's like I'm seeing that with like I want to kiss you for hours. It's like especially if there's been a distance or a gap between your ability to be physical with each other. It's like when they do get to be with you, they want to just they don't want it to stop. It's like they just want to be alone with you for like a week straight. If you know what I mean, and just not talk to anyone, not go to work, just be with you because they are really craving your energy so badly that it's like they really couldn't get enough of it at this point. Um, so that's super cute. Let's see. Let's get their current energy towards you, Pile 3. What is Pile three's person's current energy towards Pile 3, please? What is Pile three's person's current energy towards Pile 3, please? Pile three's person's current energy. Oh wow, so seduction has come out for all three piles, so definitely in the collective there's that energy. We have part with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So you are the key to their heart is opening. Oh, we also have love. I didn't even see this when it was hiding, almost like your person hiding a little bit. This love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Yeah, exactly. I love you unconditionally and always will with the love card. So yeah, that's what we're seeing. Unconditional love. You are the one. We have this boat, which is progression, arriving, receiving what you need. So I'm also seeing this as a sign of travel as well, moving towards you energetically, kind of like a knight card. I'm getting, I think the chariot, yeah, the chariot, and getting the chariot vibes from that for sure. And then we have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up. So yeah, wanting to flirt with you, wanting to hook up, wanting to be with you physically. What else is Pile three's person's current energy towards Pile 3, please? What else is Pile three's person's current energy? Oh. What else is Pile three's person's current energy towards Pile 3? Pile three's person's current energy towards Pile 3. Okay, so interesting. First off, we have take time to breathe out, which is what I'm seeing from the Four of Swords. Your person taking a bit of a respite, breathing out, maybe meditating, just doing some deep contemplation. We also have you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so this could be a message that they're very close to coming into reunion with you, very close to coming into communication, maybe admitting these feelings. And then also they're very close to perhaps the completion of some cycles here, some healing. We also have what do you need to release and bring love into the situation? So this is about maybe releasing the ego in order to, be fearless and bring love into the situation. Because I feel like with the Three of Swords, it's like there is a lack of maybe love energy in the 3D. Like them telling you how much they care about you. Not that there's a lack of love energy, because clearly there is abundant love energy. It's more in the 3D world, there is some sort of disconnect. So they do want to bring love back into the situation and release. Maybe they're really needing to release, these self-esteem issues that make it hard for them, and they feel like there needs to be a rekindling here, a reconnection. All right, let's get you some advice, pile 3. I'm gonna go in with these cards. Advice for pile 3. Oh, just take all these. We have commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the very essence of your being. So this is about knowing that love is the essence of your being, not, not letting the ego run the show. See, and then dedicating yourself to your spirituality, despite what other people think of it. If people judge you for being a spiritual person, not caring about it. We also have humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. So this is about your person as well. So recognizing that fundamentally you come from the same source energy. And if they are, doing things differently, or you're on a different path, accepting them and loving them unconditionally. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant energies, or situations in order to transform your heart space. So there's so much about heart chakra activation. I'm definitely getting the message to either wear rose quartz or have rose quartz, or just spend a lot of time with rose quartz, because it seems like there's tons of heart energy going on with you and your person. So again, another message about releasing. So they're releasing negative energy, you're releasing negative energy. I feel like this is also about if there has been conflict or issues between the two of you. You guys are both healing from this, and you're both healing your heart space here, forgiving each other. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love into your current circumstances. So bringing the love energy into the current circumstances. Oh wow, oh my god, bring love into the situation. Whoa, okay, the mirroring is crazy here. So both you and your person are learning to bring love into this situation. This is really, really crazy. I love doing these readings because the synchronicities sometimes are just so interesting. It definitely shows the power of these soul connections, that the mirroring is so intense, and the messages are just so similar. Really beautiful to watch. Thank you for sharing this energy with me, pile 3. So let's finish just the last messages from your person. What else does pile 3's person want to say to pile 3? I could talk to you for hours. Again, kiss you for hours. I just want to spend hours with you, alone with you. You are a piece of me. I ran out of fear. Okay, so we did see the 8 of Cups. So that can be about running. So this is about saying, they ran out of fear, not because they don't love you, or have feelings for you. We have choose me. So it's like this almost this little inner child of them saying please choose me. I hope you would, that. It's security being would you choose me? And then, are you still there? So wondering maybe if you're still there. I'm feeling such an abandoned inner child all of a sudden from your person. It's almost it's like losing your parent at the grocery store kind of feeling. Which is really interesting. It's when you're a little kid and you lose your parent at the grocery store, and you're wandering around tugging on different people's shirts because they kind of look like your mom. It's almost like that with your person, where they're looking for you, wondering if you still care, if you would choose them. Very interesting. See, what is pile 3's person's overall energy towards pile 3 right now? Okay, so the World, Knight of Swords, 10 of Wands. Okay, so feeling very burdened by, I feel the intensity of the emotions, the intensity of the passion as well. We have the World, which is completion of cycles. Also, I think this is a message to say that you are their world, you're their everything. And then the Knight of Swords, which is that desire to rush forward with communication to end any sort of distance or separation that there is between the two of you, because they just can't really stand it anymore, is what I'm getting. For the 10 of Wands, it's the 10 of Wands is the last straw. So it's one more thing that I think this person is just gonna almost snap and just I don't know, go through some really powerful changes. Let's see, what does pile 3 needs to hear? Okay. Oh wow, I love this. My beautiful gaudy palm tree. got this at a thrift store. It's very elegant, very classy, very shiny. So this is saying that your person, they really see you as their paradise. It's like you are this like sparkly energy. You are this ideal. It's almost like you are like a heaven on earth for them. And I think it's also just, oh my gosh, I dropped it. But just seeing how like glitzy and glammy this is, it's almost like paradise on another level, like Eden, you know what I mean? Where it's like just so special, sparkly, amazing. That goddess energy. We have this little skunk. He hasn't come out in a while, but this is what I always say. It's like your person maybe feels like they've been a bit of a stinker, a little bit, maybe hurtful, a little bit callous, and it's almost that regretful embarrassment of like, uh-oh, what have I done? I made a mistake, or like I've been stinky. Maybe also this like self-esteem issues. Maybe they just see themselves in this like way, or they're just like look down on themselves, and they feel like you look down on them too. We have the letter Z and the letter I. We have this little shamrock. So yeah, you make them feel really lucky. It's like, also it's like you're like, you know how four-leaf clovers are like crazy rare? It's like you're like a four-leaf clover. It's like you're not the kind of, you know, you're not just like someone you find every day. You're just kind of a once in a lifetime sort of person. And it's like they could look forever and never find someone like you again. And I think also that's maybe a difficult realization to make is it's like, you know, I'm never going to replace pile three, so I kind of have to fix things with pile three. Otherwise, I'm going to be swimming in regret for the rest of my life. We have this little candle, which is, I feel like rekindling, lighting the flame, also just this like passionate energy. Maybe they want to get together with you and light some candles and just, you know, hang out, do whatever. You know what I mean? We have these little glasses. So I feel like this person's keeping a close eye on you here, watching you. Also, maybe taking a closer look at themselves and their actions. You have this beautiful little rose, so speaking to your beauty, your divinity. I think someone said, or like, I don't know, I feel like I heard this somewhere, but it's like flowers are like God's gift to humanity, and they represent the divine. I think there is a story about, I think it was the Buddha, and he held up a flower in front of a bunch of his disciples, and one of his disciples just like gained enlightenment just from looking at this flower. um, and the Buddha didn't say anything. It was just seeing the divinity within this flower. Yeah, awakened to this person. So that's why lotuses are often associated with enlightenment, because it is just like the essence of pure beauty. There's a lot of interesting lore on flowers and how they've helped humanity. Anyway, tangent, but yeah, this is like you are this like enlightenment to this person. It's almost like I'm feeling like the spirit saying like you are like the flower that was shown to this disciple that caused them enlightenment. Like you are the flower in the story, if that makes sense. That's really beautiful. That's very powerful. We also have this little symbol. A friend gave this to me. It's from Mexico, but I see this as a symbol of the divine masculine, of the power, them getting into their inner strength. We have this, oh wow, my little soulmate bears. I do love these guys. And that's the truth of this connection. It's very Six of Cups energy. There's such a sweetness underneath all the triggering, all the pain. There is nothing but sweet love here. And then we have the root chakra. So healing the root chakra, learning to feel safe. Maybe every person had a childhood where they felt unsafe a lot, and so they're having to heal that wound there, which could have caused them to maybe act a bit erratically. Because sometimes if we have an unstable childhood, we get used to the feeling of instability, so it makes it hard to be in a stable connection without sabotaging it, because the feeling of stability is very foreign. And then we have the Sagittarius symbol. So this is about your person. I feel like having their eye on you, you know, ready to take action when the time is right. So that's what I have for you, pile 3. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Sending you so much abundance and bliss. And please take care of yourselves. All right. Bye-bye.